This message is for people who don't realize how powerful they are. So if you have issues with doubting yourself, doubting your abilities to manifest or create or experience whatever you want, if you doubt your worthiness, if you just doubt your ability to receive what you want to have in life, then this message is likely for you. And if you keep seeing signs that messages and reminders that you don't really know how strong you truly are, you don't know how capable you are of manifesting what you want, then this message is definitely for you. Because you neglect your abilities to create what you want when you spend time lamenting over the things in your life that haven't worked out. You block yourself when you spend time being concerned with the people who've done you wrong, with the experiences that have worked out in your favor, with the situations that you keep trying and trying and trying and trying to make the shit work, but it just don't want to work. This message is definitely for you because you are blocking your own gifts. You're blocking your blessings. You are a powerful manifester. And this isn't just, this isn't just some fluffy bullshit to make you feel better about yourself or the situations that you're in. You have that power. You have that connection with the unseen. You have that guidance, ability to guide yourself within you. You do have that connection with God. But the problem is that you're not using it correctly, because when you spend time lamenting over the things that people have done to you, and you spend time wondering, well, how could someone treat me like that? Why would they do this? Why would they do that? Why would they ghost me? Fuck them, okay? You are that powerful. You are powerful enough that when you spend time and energy on wondering about that shit, you send that message out to the universe that you want to understand why people have done things to you that you really just need to move on from. You've been manifesting these side quests that show you just how and why these foul people and these failed experiences in your life have gone the way that they've gone. And you spend your time and your energy going through these experiences and dealing with these people who you don't need to deal with and going places where you don't belong. You've just spent so much time trying to force a square peg into a round hole because you want to understand people who don't need to be understood. They need to be moved on from. And you don't believe that you have the power to do that because you keep spending so much time wondering and caring and giving energy to experiences that don't serve you. You keep trying to put yourself out there in spaces where you need to sit back and let yourself receive. And if you're sitting back and letting yourself receive and you don't receive shit, move on. Because all you have to do is ask the universe, ask God, ask that higher power that resonates with you. See, there's a sign, all that noise in the background, that horn honking. It's like, hey, you need to lock in to yourself. I know it's hard to not ask those questions. It's hard to stop wondering why and how and just what somebody could have going on within them that would lead to them treating you like shit. But it doesn't matter to your journey. It's not germane to your path. What's germane is acceptance. By germane, I mean relevant. Sorry, but germane, what matters is that you accept things for what they are. You accept people for who they are, and that you forgive and that you move on. And none of this means that you have to step into that toxic positivity bullshit that people like to espouse. None of it. Your feelings get to be dark. Your feelings get to be complicated and frustrating and difficult. Your feelings don't have to be pretty in order for you to find peace. But you just have to accept how real they are. You have to accept what you've been feeling. You have to accept the thoughts that cross your mind when you're trying to find your peace. You have to accept the things that flow through you. You have to accept how connected you are to God, to the universe, to the earth, to the people around you. You have to accept that there's a reason why you feel that tension in your chest when certain folks call you. You have to accept that there's a reason why your body just doesn't feel right when you're around certain people. And you have to accept that when you ask the universe a question, an answer is going to find you. Because that's how powerful you are. That's how important you are. The people around you may have played in your face by trying to blind you to your relevance, but they have a reason for that. They don't want you to see how powerful you are. They don't want you to realize that you deserve better than the bullshit that they provide. Because when you stop wondering why people would do such things and all of that, you get to let that go, and you get to understand why those situations didn't work. You get to understand why you couldn't manifest that money, why that relationship wouldn't work, why that job wouldn't work, why you lost that apartment, why you lost that opportunity to do something that you wanted to do. You get understanding. So stop questioning why people are wired in a certain way and just accept that they are. Because everybody has choices to make in this world. Free will is a thing. And no blessings will find you by wondering why people choose not to choose you. They had their choice to make. They made it. Let it be what it is and move on with your life. Because instead of asking God why, all you have to do instead is just ask how to move on. Ask for support. Ask for help. Ask for the one thing that you have to do in order to cut the bullshit out and get on the right path. Ask for clarity. Ask for certainty. Ask for messages to find you when and where and how you need them. You are powerful. You are capable. And no matter how impossible things around you and within you may seem, you have what it takes to move on and move through them. But it's time for you to stop asking the wrong questions, because you're wasting your life in spaces where you don't belong. Stop with the overgiving. It's hard. It's really hard. But when you stop moving on impulse and obligation, and you stop and reflect on what you're doing and what you put out in the world and what comes back to you and how the shit don't match up, you see why you need to stop moving forward in the ways that you are. You see why you need to make a change. Stop carrying conversations with people who don't put in an effort. Stop trying to build connections with people who act like they don't give a damn if you're there or not. Stop putting yourself in spaces that convince you that you just need to find the right button to press, the right thing to say, the right person to influence. Fuck that. Stop trying to make things work that should be coming together for you. It's hard for you to listen to yourself in those ways, because when you listen to your body and your soul and what they truly ask of you, a lot of you, your body's asking you to just sit down. Find a comfortable place to sit down and relax and let that shit be it. And a lot of you are afraid to trust that voice, that nudge within you that urges you to do that, because you know that if you give into it, you don't know when or if or how you're going to get up. And that's okay. You don't need to know. All you need to know is that your body, your soul, your guidance is telling you to show up for yourself in a certain way. And that when your time is up in that position, you will be guided to move, you will be guided forward. You have to accept that there's more to you than what the mundane will let you see. There's a reason why you can find peace within yourself even when you have nothing around you and nobody supporting you. There's a reason why your alone time brings you so much peace. And there's a reason why you get the urge to just leave certain people alone whenever they pop up on your phone, in your email, in your group chat, whatever. You are powerful. You are more powerful than you realize. But you don't get to realize it because you keep giving your energy away to bullshit around you that is not affirming you. Stop showing up for people who don't support you. Stop showing up for people who don't have the decency to ask you how you're doing. And stop showing up for people who serve you bullshit when you ask them for help. A lot of you keep welcoming people back into your lives who have shown you that they're not willing to respect you. They've shown you they're willing to ghost you, to leave you hanging when you need them, to flake out on obligations and commitments and anything else. People have shown you how little they care about you. And you keep taking that shit personally and you use it to try to push yourself into being somebody who you don't need to be, who you have no business being. And it's time for you to let all of that go. It's time for you to stop trying to make things work. What are you trying to prove? Who are you trying to prove it to? Look at your life. There's the damn proof that you will do what it takes to make the most of what's going on before you. So fall back. Stop trying so hard. You deserve better than what you've experienced. You really are that powerful. You really are that capable manifester. But you need to stop wasting your time and your energy on all this other surface level shit. Stop wasting your vitality on trifling people who don't give a damn about you. Stop doubting yourself and thinking you're the problem when you've done your very best work and things around you just don't seem to come together. Everything is not your fault. Everything is not your responsibility. Let that old conditioning go. Free yourself from it. Yes, it's hard. Yes, you're going to stumble because it's unfamiliar and it's uncomfortable and you feel like you're threatening yourself and your safety by moving in these ways. But your life is asking you to make a change. Your health is asking you to make a change. Your peace is asking you to make a change. And for some of you, your heart is literally asking you to make a change. Because you keep holding on to grief and fear and pain and other people's emotions and their dysfunction and their negative experiences. And you keep trying to make shit fit yourself into spaces where you don't belong, and it's destroying you. It is taking you apart from the inside out. Your body hurts because you're trying to make it fit in spaces where you don't belong, and you need to listen to yourself before that shit turns into a real health problem. Forgive yourself. Forgive other people. Forgiveness is not reconciliation. Forgiveness is letting go of those harsh, difficult, painful feelings that keep you stuck and keep you doubting yourself and keep you in moments where you don't belong. That is forgiveness. Forgiveness lives in those moments when you accept that certain people just ain't about shit because they choose not to be. And that doesn't need to be your burden. That is forgiveness. Forgiveness is not trying to make things work with people who have shown you that they don't deserve to be in your life. Fuck them! Choose yourself. Choose to center yourself more thoroughly and more firmly in everything that you do. You have already proven to yourself and to the universe that you have what it takes to show up for other people and to do it right. The time has come for you to give that energy to yourself, because then and only then will you begin to see how powerful you truly are.